The names of the organizations could change, their cadres, members could change, what they claim can change. However, they all are the enemies of Turkish state and Turkish nations. We now have a very clear picture in the sense that on the one side, all the political parties, all the institutions of the Turkish Republic state.
You're listening there to Turkish President Erdogan thanking his supporters at a huge rally in Istanbul. He said more than 270 people were killed in that failed coup attempt. He called those who died martyrs, and he thanked those who were wounded, the more than 2,000 people who are still recovering. He wished them well, and he reiterated his call for unity. He said, "We will be one, we will be together, alive and strong. We will continue our path in solidarity." Arwa Damon is at that rally and joins us on the line now. Given that President Erdogan is there, his government, his supporters, but also opposition leaders, what do you make of this sense of unity there?
Well, you do really see something that is fairly rare in Turkey's political arena, and that is that it's not just President Erdogan's supporters or a rally that is being held only by his party, the AKP, but that you also have two of the main opposition parties, CHP and MHP, whose leaders spoke earlier and whose supporters are among this crowd as well. And this is very much being pegged as a demonstration of how no matter what an individual Turk may feel towards President Erdogan himself, because he is known to be a very divisive and polarizing figure, Turks are by and large united when it comes to one main factor, and that is that they do want to see democracy upheld. They do want to see democracy preserved. They do not support this attempted coup in any way, and that is one of the big messages that we are seeing here. And also you have the president thanking the people for going out there following his call the night of the coup, as that coup was underway, because arguably his ability to rally masses to the streets, the population's desire to see democracy upheld, is what caused this coup to ultimately fail, or at least was one of the main factors that caused it to fail. And we have been seeing President Erdogan's ability to rally the masses, his party, his supporters have been holding rallies every single night since July 15th in Taksim Square. But here today we do have this rally being held by these various different opposition parties as well. And speak to people here and they will tell you that. They will tell you that it is not about the president himself right now. It's about making sure that democracy that Turkey has fought so hard for is what is upheld. The president also did come out and say that if Parliament does vote on the death penalty, he would approve it. This is something that has caused quite a bit of criticism to be leveled towards Turkey, but Turkey very much close to a certain degree, as if it is being unfairly criticized when it comes to how it is handling this crackdown of the coup. The president making that point again, saying that the Gülen movement, led by the cleric Fethullah Gülen, who is a self-imposed exile in Philadelphia, has managed to infiltrate various different levels of Turkey's institutions, not just the military, but also the educational sector, hospitals, the media, and that is why they have cast such a wide net. There have been concerns voiced, though, in the past that the government is taking this as an opportunity to go over any element of any sort of opposition, even if it is a non-violent voice of opposition. And there's also been a lot of criticism by the president, by various different leaders, but also coming from the public itself, being leveled towards the West and towards the United States. They feel as if the U.S. has an obligation to, as Turkey has requested, take Fethullah Gülen into custody, because the Turks are saying they have intelligence that he may be trying to flee the U.S. to a country where Turkey may not be able to reach him. And this is very much being viewed as a measure of the real relationship that exists between Turkey and the United States. But again, one of the key things that we're seeing coming from this rally is that no notion that no matter what it is, Turks do stand unified behind their democratically elected government, no matter how they may personally feel about its leadership, Lynda.
Yeah, you were saying earlier that authorities there believe about 3 million people have turned up in support of President Erdogan at this rally. Has support for the president grown in the wake of this failed coup? All right, I think we've lost our Arwa Damon there. As she was saying, the president of Turkey has reiterated his call for unity and also reiterated his call for the death penalty in Turkey. We're going to have more after a short break. Stay with us.